Who's ready for the best damn podcast of their life? Welcome to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham daily news and update show. Yeah, it's the Breakfast Club. As you can see, got new thumbnails, new things. We're working on new colors and everything like that. But thanks for coming in on a Saturday. I know it's Saturday. People are out doing their thing. It's the weekend, and we're gonna get a show in. We're gonna get a show in. I have some things I want to talk about. Mainly, as you can see on the thumbnail, Mullin walks, Parkinson plays it cool. Parkinson plays it cool. There's an article here that came up this morning. I don't know what time it was. It's stupid o'clock in the morning. I think it was like 3 o'clock, and it popped in. I was like, oh, I want to talk about that. I thought it was pretty cool. So we're going to do that. Basically, it's like, I don't want to go revisionist history here because there's a lot of revisionist history that's going on in regards to why he left, how he left. But Parkinson coming out and saying what he feels, and I think it's pretty cool to hear Parky's voice on Mullin leaving, and I think we need to respect all of that and just kind of kick those tires a little bit. And also, too, I'm going to talk about last night. I want to talk about last night, the event at the Arrow Theater, which was awesome, by the way, which was really fun. It was really cool to watch the last 2 episodes in front of a crowd on a big screen, which is great. I saw Marie from SoCal. BJ was there, which was a lot of fun. So, and when I met the producers, and I did. If you haven't gone, I'll touch on this in a second. If we didn't go watch the full Q&A from last night, go check it out. It was absolutely awesome. Last minute thing. We got approval from them. Remember, you can't just start shooting and put things live without approval. So that's how it goes down. We'll touch base on that, but first we'll talk about the no hard feelings that Parkinson opens up on Mullin's exit. Please smash the like on the video. Subscribe to the Local Pundit if you haven't already. We're live every day with news and update shows, watch alongs, everything. We're trying to get to 3,000. Not we're trying. Let me rephrase that. We are going to get to 3,000 by the start of the season, and 3,001, and then 50,001. So it's fun. What a great community. Hope everyone's going well. There you go. Yeah. Sorry, I just want to put this one out because it's all caps right there. Owen Beck with Wrexham. Now remember, you saying I was seeing Bigfoot. Raymond Blood, are you saying that there's news? Let me know if there's news. But let me know if there's news. What's up, Glenda, Chris, David, Reliable, John with the big fucking shoulders, Chicky Brewers in the house, Paul's here, and Reliable. There you go. Oh, Dave Carr, everybody. Stephen Metzel's in the house. 3,001. How about 3,000 members? Can we get to 3,000 members? What's going on, Wayne? How you doing, my friend? And John Hill says, watch that last episode with the other fans. Must have been an incredible experience. It was so good. Yes, we will. We'll talk about that in a second. But good to see you. What's going on, James Lee? All right, let's dive into this show. Did anyone see this article? With Parkinson talking to ESPN, which I thought was really interesting. So, listen, Mullin leaving obviously was a big kick to the Paul Mullins, as you know. And but Parkinson did have his say, and he said that basically in so many words that he sat him down and he said it was his decision, Paul Mullin's decision to do that. And I don't want, like I said, I don't want to rehash. We know he's gone. I understand, but I do want to get this out that Mullin did have his, so that Parkinson did have his say. Raymond Blood, drop it in. Where are you seeing it? Sorry, I see it in there. I'll talk about it in a second. So, what I wanted to point out was a couple things about Parkinson. He was very calm about Mullin leaving. It was more a matter of fact. It was his decision, and we respect that. They said they sat down, and Parkinson and Mullin sat down, and they had a discussion, which I thought was great. It sounded like zero bitterness from the boss, which either means he's classy or was quite relieved. Maybe he was quietly relieved. Do we think that Parkinson was quietly relieved that he kind of got rid of, I don't want to call it a problem, or kind of got rid of Paul for him not to have to choose him for the upcoming season? Although he did say, it's up to you. What do you want to do? And I thought that was really good. Parkinson told ESPN it was Paul's decision. We respect that. Short, sweet, and was very just composed. That's it. There was no big fanfare, just vibes, things like that. No, nothing was like overly. I think Patty brought it up too about Mullin leaving. It wasn't like an open, Paul Mullin's never going to come back. But I thought it was very interesting that Parkinson was just like, you know what, almost a matter of fact. It's, Parky handling the breakup as he saw it coming. Maybe he saw this breakup coming. He did, and I would say he did choose he did choose to not play him, and Mullin did come out and say that he didn't understand on Talksport why the boss didn't, why the gaffer didn't choose him. So sometimes if you're going through a breakup, I know that very well at certain times in my life, and it's like the breakup-er becomes the breakup-y, and it's like that tides change. Like the eye is opening, right? So Parkinson maybe was like when he sat him down and he was like, "All right, what do you want? What's good for you?" And Mullin, to be fair to him, he said he wanted to go play football and he wanted to play on a daily basis. He knew that possibly in his head that he was not going to be able to do that at Wrexham. Now, Wigan, I think he was at the away match. I saw in the episode he was in the away end of one of the episodes last night. Maybe that was a telling thing. But even though still Mullin's, in his own words, said it was sad to leave, but it was the right move for him and his family. And I think that's good. This is a guy who bled Wrexham red for years and 110 goals, 172 games. But if he's leaving, it's more than just logistics. And for the fact that Parkinson kind of handled it very classy, I think that's, I said, calm or calculated. I think it was more calming, not calculated, because calculated would mean that he had an agenda. And Parkinson, I don't think he's got that agenda. I think what's good about Parkinson and what's good about this club, as you can see, top to bottom, that everything is caring and they try to do the right thing, but also sometimes it needs to be harsh. In one of the episodes last night, they showed the academy player, the goalkeeper Bryn. They let him go, even though they featured him. It's hard, man. It's hard. It's hard. Okay, hold on. Owen Beck news is nowhere. Just let me know. I'll talk to you in a second. So I know we talked about the future of us without Mullin. I think we're going to be fine. We know who's going to step in. We feel like maybe there's going to be some other players coming in. Obviously, like we brought Hardy in, but listen, I kind of like this. But there's like this happens. We're going to evolve, and things are going to happen. And some of the conversations last night with the producers were very, very eye opening too. But little nugget, like I just said 2 seconds ago, was like in that we saw Paul Mullin in the away end while toward the end of the season. Maybe the move was already done a long time ago, and maybe that's not a coincidence. Maybe it was just foreshadowing. And I want to just point that out. And I kind of going back and forth a little bit. I think that maybe him being in that away end at Wigan might have been that foreshadowing. This might have been done a long time ago, but it's a strange situation, but maybe that's part of it. We have the ability, I say this, I've been saying this on the shows lately, we have the ability in retrospect to watch Welcome to Wrexham, and we're able to see a little bit more than some other clubs are not allowed to do, just because they don't have the footage that's going on. So, but yeah, very, very interesting stuff. But I would say that trust Parkinson. Maybe he planned for it, maybe he didn't, but he can handle it, and we got to respect the fact that the two guys sat down like adults, had a conversation, and he gave him the opportunity. Said, "Do you want to come back? You did preseason. Boom. All right, go." The article's great. Yeah, I said, "What am I?" Actually, it was a really good article. I didn't even know. I know what happened last week that Mullin left, but it's a really good article and has a lot in there to the fact that I got to respect two guys, two adults, to anyone sitting down and saying, "Hey, what do you want? What's good for you? Okay, good. That's your decision. Awesome. I break bread and let you go." I think that's good. So you have to respect Paul's wishes, and I think that's what Parkinson did, and they respect it, and we will move on. And it is a loan. It is a loan for many reasons. It's a loan for many reasons. But you never know what can happen down the road. Okay, I'm gonna say hi to Marie real quick, because she said she's back from the hotel from Santa Monica, just in time to join. Good to see you. Okay, all right, Raymond Blood. I'm gonna just call you out straight up, Raymond Blood. Do we need to bogart the show with the Owen Beck stuff? You tell me. I'm literally going to drop you in the chat a link, and there you go. I'm going to pause the show for you, and there we go. If there's something going on, Raymond, have your say. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come in. You don't have to put your camera on. Pop in and tell us what's going on. So I'll switch. Let's finish up with the Mullin stuff, and then we'll do that. Give him time to recuperate. Mullin's good. He's out. I think Parkinson played it really well, and I think that he did. I think that he's an absolute professional. And pressure on both sides, and I'm gaining so much more. Not that I didn't have respect for Parkinson. I'm gaining so much more respect for Parkinson as of right now. I'm absolutely loving it. I'm absolutely loving it, and I'm so pumped at what we're going to do. And last night was even more inspiring. What's going on, Esteban? Terry Ankle. Hey, Josh. Arkle. I'm going to call you Ankle. I'm going to call you Ankle. Marie from SoCal says the Rob inspirational speech in the final episode was unbelievable. It was. And Reliable says, best closing to a sports doc I've ever seen. The 6 minutes plus with children picks and videos and cut back and forth. It was done so freaking well. So, all right, want to shift gears to that while Raymond Blood is figuring out what's going on. I'm not saying it's not true, bro, but come in and have your say, brother. Let's go. I want to hear more about it. Come on, tell the community, my friend. Okay, on that part, Reliable Express. Let's shift gears. I'm going to talk about that in a second. Last night, I did see the final episode of season 4. And congratulations to everybody. Every single person that worked on the Welcome to Wrexham on everything, the colorists, the editors, the producers, the directors, the camera crews on site, everything, everybody, every single buddy. Go down the crew list. All you can do, the crafty, everything. That is some great television. It's not just great television; it's just great storytelling. And if you go watch the Q&A afterwards, the idea for that last segment was McElhenney's for his speech. He was in Vegas talking to Longman, talking to all the guys, talking to Matty James, talking to Smitty, all of them. And he was saying, hey, go find some, this is the producers, last night, go find some footage of you guys with your kids. And Rob is a fucking genius. I'm telling you, this is why this guy's been my idol for, I don't know, 20 years now. He's a fucking genius. And he came up with it. He's like, we're going to cut to this. That was Rob's idea to do that. And the emo music, the My Chemical Romance, by the way, which is very funny, the one the producer said last night, he's like, they used it in Mythic Quest at the finale of season 1. And he's like, I hate that song. I hate that song. I hate that song. But it worked very well. And then it went into Moneyball, by the way. They went from that into the Moneyball. So if you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's amazing. But it is absolutely amazing storytelling. Absolutely. I mean, I did watch it twice, or if not 3 times today. And I encourage everyone to go see that. It's so fun. It's so good. But the cutbacks are amazing. Bumblebee, what's going on? I am in the chat. Hey, Bumblebee, how are you? I'm still struggling on why we kept Ollie, but let Fletch go. Ooh, I think Ollie's going to be going, Bumblebee. And how's David? They could extend Fletcher's contract as he scores, and Ollie wasn't playing just like Malls. I mean, Bumblebee makes good points right there. And that's David's mom, I believe. And it makes really good points. But I think Palmer's out there too. Okay. So, but it's good. So going back to the episode last night and the event last night. The event was great. Just again, watching it with fellow collective supporters in Santa Monica. And Santa Monica was absolutely awesome. And like I said, the producers did a really great job just putting on a show, and also doing great Q&A. Like I said, I watching it on the big screen and reliving it, even though it was 2 months ago, was fantastic. So if you haven't gone to it, go do it. They just do such a fantastic job. Okay. What else? Not going to be a long show today, but Raymond Blood comes back. His granddad, Day, is my next door neighbor. Okay. All right. Now we're getting a little bit more out here. And what else we got here? What's going on, John Merrill? How you doing, my friend? And Raymond Blood says, Owen Beck is coming to Wrexham. Owen Beck is coming to Wrexham. Okay. You heard it here first. If Palmer's contract was up like Fletcher's, he'd already be gone. Different situation. Doesn't matter if Fletch plays and scores. That's what football is about. Wow, that's ballsy. Esteban says, Josh, were those producers from More Better? They were producers from More Better and Maximum Effort, and editors and another like. So yes, but yeah, it's gonna be season 5 will be fantastic. They talked about also how they killed. It's a phrase. It's not, it's a phrase in the industry. I hate to say that. It sounds so arrogant. Killing their babies. They had a lot of babies in the forward. Like they have so much footage they can pick from Welcome to Wrexham. So much footage, and to cut things down to make it a 42 or 44 minutes is almost impossible. And you got to keep a through line story. And just what they did with that last episode was fantastic, and the one before was also good too. But I encourage you all to go watch that. Jeff says, if Ollie does not go out on loan, this is Palmer, by the way, I can't see him being included in the squad numbers. I think Bolton, possibly George Evans, maybe Mendy might be out the door, and Mo Fall and Rev. I mean, and Revan too. Yeah, I agree with that. Hasn't Moles got a contract? He's still gone, but he went on loan. Bumblebee went on loan, and Paul had a better chance. Paul Seth Tikal. I think you're new, Seth. The chat just died. Okay, sorry. The chat just started just chatting, and we're okay. Should we leave? Should I just leave the Welcome to Wrexham stuff from last night? Great episode, all that stuff, and the event. I'll leave at the Aero Theater. Okay, I'll leave that alone. We'll move on. We'll get into this. And also, too, I want to know what you guys think of the new thumbnails. What do we think of the new thumbnails? And what do we think of Champ Chat thumbnails? And I want to know what you want to see on Champ Chat. And do you like the new thumbnails? I did them myself. I mean, I did them all myself. Crazy stuff. Okay, we will move on. Seth Tikal. Okay, I don't know. Okay, Paul had a better option for him lined up quickly. Ollie is still searching for a fit. I can imagine. There you go. Seth, are you new? Where are you watching from? And Tess says, at the end of the series, this is going back to the series, they should make a big 3-hour compilation of all the best of their unused footage. I could see that. It is so hard to put together shows, and it would be good to do that. I don't know if FX would commission that. Obviously, they're commissioned for 8 eps at 60 minutes. So, but good shout there. Good shout there. Esteban says, all I keep thinking about through the second part of that episode was the roller coaster of emotions that you let us through. Thank you for that. I didn't lead you through shit. I'm just here. I was watching with all of you with bated breath. And by the way, let me just fucking tell you right now. Let me just put this down. We are going to be, no matter what happens in the championship, oh my God, we are going to have so much fun. And we'll worry about the wins and the losses and everything. What I've taken away from this last season, and this last season took us on a roller coaster. I mean, a roller coaster. And we did I would say last full season was the full deep dive of the local pundit with myself, Patty, Ken, Aaron, producer Ann, everyone that's come on the show that's contributed. That was the first season that we were kind of building the channel, that we absolutely just did shows every single day. Game day, 3 shows, 4 shows. And I'm so proud of that. But I'll say this. We are literally just getting started. We are literally scratching the surface at where we're going. No matter what happens this season in the championship, and to Esteban's point, it's going to be so much fun. And we're going to enjoy it. And I'm going to have fun doing it with all of you, even with the losses, even with the emotions. I love it. I think it's going to be so much fun. And seeing last night, rewatching it, seeing everyone run on the pitch, whether we do that next season or whatever, it's going to be amazing. And the magic, the little nuggets of magic that we have here, it's crazy. It is. I think Ryan said it the best. He's like, what the fuck are all these guys doing cocaine for? Just do this. And this is what's so much fun. I'm so happy we're a part of it too. I really am. Marie from SoCal says, interesting question to the audience last night was that some only watch Welcome to Wrexham and don't follow the team because they don't want to ruin the surprise. They're missing the point. Oh my God, they did say that last night. Yeah, Marie's making a great point. Basically, what she's saying is, and they asked the crowd, like, some people that watch Welcome to Wrexham do not watch the games. And I was up front filming, and I wanted to stay steady, and I was like, wow, That's amazing. They're like, they didn't know they went up. They just think it's like a series. It's almost I know it's a doc, but maybe some people think it's not real. It's fucking real. It is absolutely real. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Good shout right there. Tuesday, July 1st. It could be that there may be more than transfer update than for Australia. Yeah, I think that's probably true. John Hill says, problem is that Ollie isn't Mull. Okay, they're talking about Ollie Mull's thing though too. And Rob's speech was spectacular stuff. It was amazing. It was amazing. And yeah, Paul, danger. They didn't use it. It's probably on the floor. They'll do it next year. You should be proud. Was a great and can't wait to see what comes. Yes, reliable. Yes. I love it. Yes. The best leaders are the ones who do not want it, says Chris. Who are you referring to, Chris? I think that's true. I think leaders are in different ways. Where you lead by example. Sorry, that's my phone. You lead by example or any other way. But yeah, you need people to lead. Need to go through the wall and take the hits. True. And I'm happy to do that with everybody. Okay. It was fun watching this season, remembering the moments from Seth says, and watching the matches with the chat when we scored. Honestly, I watched the game. I mean, when I do the watch alongs, this is going to sound so just, I don't know how to put this. When I do the watch alongs, I watch the games, obviously, but you don't quite remember things. I'm trying to do 9 things at once and making sure that everyone's enjoying themselves, myself included, watching the games. So when I was watching some of the games last night, I was like, wow, I don't remember that. The footage, it's really amazing. Then going back, that's why I really enjoy the doc, and especially with the cutaways from the cutaways to the games, because I'm with all of you. We're watching it, but I'm also doing chat. I'm also doing things like that. So, but going to a match is completely crazy and awesome. It was amazing. So yeah, it was definitely fun to check that out, especially last night. Hip Karma, hello, awake and have already smashed the like button. You did well with the live Q&A. Thanks, Josh. You're very welcome. I know that it was last minute. Like I said, I asked them before, hey, are you guys going to be doing this live? I asked the producers, Jeff, actually. I said, are you guys going to be, actually, no, it was the other guy, Josh? The guy is Josh. I said, are you guys going to be showing this to anybody? They said no. I said, well, if possible, I'd love to live stream it for the community, for everybody, local pundit community. And so they said, let me ask. Always ask. You can't just do it. You always ask. So I went, and after the second episode ended, they're like, hey, you can do it. Cool. Went down front, bang, done. Awesome. So awesome. So I'm happy everyone got to see that. Go back and watch that from last night. It's good. The video is not great, but the quality of audio is there, which is, I was very surprised. I was hoping it was not going to be shit. John Merrill says, I'm shouting danger at the England 21s at the moment. What's the score, my friend? Josh, you're on that pitch invasion somewhere. Josh, class pick. Yes, I am on the pitch. Allegedly, Raymond, I am on the pitch. Actually, I did see myself. Yeah, I did see myself. It was so good. I was there. Where were you? I was there. What I'm going to do too, I know I'm jumping around too, and we talked about malls. We talked about last night. Not much news coming out, but maybe the Owen Beck stuff, which we will give credit to Raymond Blood if it does happen. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying if we do, we'll do it. But I did want to get up a show for everybody on a Saturday and just say, hey, everybody, and want to know what everyone thinks about the new thumbnails and get thoughts and things like that. Also, what do you think about Champ Chat? Do you think we could do a championship chat news show every day? Maybe Patty and I like swap that, do that. What do you think? What do you think of Champ Chat? And also, I'm trying to delineate between color schemes so everyone knows it's a Wrexham show or a championship show. It's rather than starting a new channel, because I think we're all here. I think we all need to learn about the championship, and there's so much we can do. So get your thoughts in on that for us. Let us know. We're always getting feedback, but we're always going to shoot the fucking rehearsal, as you know. There you go. But no, get into the chat. Let's really communicate this season. Let's feedback, stuff like that in a positive way. Help us out. Let's grow this fucking thing. Let's be the largest Wrexham podcast in the United States, and let's enjoy what we're doing and have fun doing it. So but the community is what it's all about. Let's have the largest community globally, but based in the United States. That's what I meant to say. Okay. England is winning against Germany 2-1. And Paul says, just how much stress can an old man take? Maybe one more season. Great fun, but very stressful. Well, Paul, let's do it. We got to do it. Wayne says, the last episode reminded me of that Smith should have got a goal of the season. He should have. Okay, he should have. He definitely crushed it. And 2-2 now. And Chris says, yep, would love to be able to keep up with the news from other teams. Okay, Chris, we're going to do that for sure. If I can get it done every day, I will. And Carol in HR says, what up? How you doing? Exhausted, but glad to be with y'all. Beard is looking solid, Josh. Yes, I will be back in a place where I will be able to trim and shave my beard tomorrow. I'm going back down to Palm Desert tomorrow in the 105-degree heat. So I will be back in my home, and I'll be able to shave the beard. There you go. How's that? Alpine, what's going on? We've been around a bit. Where you been, my friend? All 3 promotion deciding games have been at home, which is lucky. No great pitch invasion scenes if they'd been away. Well, Alpine, last year we were very early in our promotion. Very early. So there you go. Very early. No ticket for him, sadly. Only limited time you can spend. I don't know what that is from. Okay, cool. Champ Chat is great learning opportunity. I agree with that. We're going to be doing a lot more of that too. See if producer Ann will let you get to the best ever Wrexham backdrop for the next season. We'll see if producer Ann will let you get the best ever Wrexham backdrop for the next season. Well, I mean, if she'll let us do it, we'll do it. We'll figure it out. Okay. That's about all I really had to cover, unless there's anything else. Oh shit. You think we should cover here? I hope that everyone enjoyed this awesome background. Thank you to Mike Macaro for putting this all together. But yes, we're going to be moving house again tomorrow. So that'll be done tomorrow. But we will do a show tomorrow. I think it's going to be a Sunday show. I think Patty said there's a Sunday session going on. He was just messaging me. Where the fuck is it? I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Is there something happening? I'm missing it because I just got a message here. Oh man. I'm live here. Sorry. Okay. I don't have any news on that Owen Beck stuff. If it does, I'll totally break that. I'll totally break that for everybody. The backdrop has been wonderfully Hollywood. I love it. Thank you, Karma. And it is fire. It is fire. Yes. Like and subscribe. And I had to call Costco earlier for a return. I got someone who's not into sports convinced that Welcome to Wrexham binge watch that. So she may even join the TLP fan. Well, why not? We need more. Champ Chat is great. Keep it going. We will keep it going. We're going to grow on it. I will put all the effort into it as well. And so is everyone else on the channel. The best damn Wrexham show, period. Fucking love Wayne, dude. That guy knows his shit. He's smart. That guy's smart. Thanks, Wayne. Good to see you. I hope you're well. All right, let's get everyone out of here on a Saturday. Good to see you. Top of the line show. The article that was really interesting. Parkinson had to say that he sat down with Mullin to see what do you want to do. And I thought that was good. 2 men sitting across from each other. It's up to you. Do you want to go play football? You want to stay here, fight for it? Awesome. Mullin was like, you know what? I want to go play. I think they've talked about it. I think this has been in the works for weeks, maybe if not months. And it's good. And let Paul Mullin go be Paul Mullin. And he'll always be a legend. And Parkinson, to me, I am literally, he's growing on me in stature and everywhere. 6 to midnight for me, Parkinson. 6 to midnight. Go watch that final episode of Welcome to Wrexham. And also, go watch the interview. The Q&A from last night. That's kind of an exclusive. Just saying. No one else had that too. All right. Knight says Bumblebee. Yes. And the best episode of Welcome to Wrexham for sure, says Merton. Absolutely. All right. Smash that like button. Share out to all your friends that aren't even Wrexham supporters, because Champ Chat's going to be a big part of the season too, along with Wrexham. We're going to keep going. We're going to do that. And there you go. Bartlett says the bombshell. The bombshell's already there. And popcorn Saturday for the wife. Yeah. By the way, happy birthday to Ann. It was her birthday yesterday. Happy birthday to producer Ann. And good on her. And we love her. She does. She's an amazing woman. So, I should have said that yesterday, but I didn't say it on the show. Oh, well, there you go. And on that bombshell, we'll see y'all soon.